Welcome back to another Philly Sports 26 video. So, for the next videos in the future, I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. So, we are going to do different teams every week. So, this week, it's the Eagles. The next week, it will probably be the Sixers, then the Phillies, then we'll go on from there. So, this week with the Eagles, it was a good week to be an Eagles fan because they went 1-0, beating the Raiders in a shutout, 34-0. The Eagles defense went absolutely insane. I love the defense. They had 75 yards allowed. That is just amazing defense. That's how the defense needs to be every game. So the thing with this game is that if we didn't win in a blowout, but thank God we did, but if they didn't win in a blowout, then it would be not a good sign because the Eagles should have blown out a 2-win team. So thank God they did that. So I think that just got them on the right track for the next 3 games of the regular season and the playoffs. Now stakes are high because if the Eagles win this game against the Commanders today on Saturday, then the Eagles will win the division for the second straight year, which hasn't happened since 2004. That was 21 years ago. That is absolutely insane. But now let's go to the stats, because these are some crazy, crazy stats. Jalen Hurts, 12 for 15, 175 passing yards, which is good because he didn't throw the ball more than 20 times. He got a decent amount of passing yards. And 3 passing touchdowns, 2 of them to Dallas Goedert. And he had 39 rush yards and an almost perfect QBR with a QBR of 154.9. Nearly perfect. That is insane. That's the Jalen Hurts everybody knows. And Saquon Barkley had a pretty decent game. 22 rushes for 78 yards and a touchdown. But if you watch how he played, it was really, really good because he got some explosive runs, which was really good to watch and know that, like, he's back. He can do what he did last year. And A.J. Brown had a pretty mid game. He had only 2 receptions, but they were a very important 2 receptions for 41 yards, and one of those receptions was a touchdown. So that's really good. And I will be showing that clip later. But Devontae Smith didn't have the best game. He had 2 receptions for 50 yards. Like, he needs to get the ball more, but they beat the Raiders, so that's all that matters. And Dallas Goedert had himself a game. 6 receptions for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns, which one of them was a shovel pass, and the other one was a little jet sweep. So that was a really good play called by Kevin Matullo, Nick Sirianni, whoever called that play. And for the upcoming game against the Commanders. Now, this game isn't going to be really good because Lane Johnson will be out for his 5th straight game. That is terrible because he was only projected to be out for 4 weeks. And I hope he's back soon because we need him on that right side. But no disrespect to Fred Johnson because filling in for a Hall of Fame tackle is really, really difficult. So props to him for actually doing pretty good. Jalen Carter has been out for his 3rd straight game coming into this game. And that is terrible because we also need him on defense. But here is some good news. Brandon Graham becomes the oldest player in Eagles history to get a sack. And then he broke that record again. Here's a clip coming up on the screen right now.
Around 3rd and 8. Pickett in trouble. Pickett sacked by Brandon Graham. His first sack since coming out of retirement earlier this year.
Dude, that is amazing. BG is back, and the trash talk is back as well. So that is amazing to watch, knowing that our defense is set. And this is going to be even better because Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell guarding Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel is going to be an insane matchup. But the thing is, it's going to be 2 rookies against 2 vets. But the 2 rookies are better because Quinyon Mitchell is having an amazing season. He barely allows a couple of receptions a game, which is great. Then Cooper DeJean got that muscle on him, yo. He's strong. He's strong. And he can break up passes really easily, like he did against the Vikings on Justin Jefferson, to help the Eagles win that game. And Terry McLaurin has no chance against Quinyon, because the last time they met, this is what happened.
Years that played nothing but special teams. Now getting a big roll. Daniels going deep to the end zone. It is! Is it picked? It is! Intercepted!
That is sick. And Cooper DeJean against Deebo Samuel is going to be a crazy matchup. Because, I mean, Deebo isn't really that fast. And I think Cooper DeJean can really lock him up. Put that belt on him, yo. And I think that's going to be a really fun matchup to watch. And here's the A.J. Brown touchdown I was talking about. Now, this was a really good play call by Nick Sirianni because he put A.J. in the slot and he ran a little post route into the end zone. So this is a play coming up on the screen right now.
Calling for the football. He's back again. Look, he fires, and it is complete. Touchdown, A.J. Brown, 27 yards.
God's good. God's good.
Beautiful play call by Nick Sirianni. But I don't know why. Because they haven't been doing that all season. Why do it now in week 14? Like, you had 13 weeks before that to do that, but you didn't do it. Like, come on, Nick Sirianni. And Kevin Petula on top of that. Like, they need to get better play calling if they want to make the playoffs and make a long run like they did last year. But that's all for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.